This your boy Jack Travis, man. I told you we doing this thing Monday, Thursday, Sunday, man. That way with Jack Travis, you know what I mean? Back in the building. Been another hot week, crazy shit going on. You know, we just gonna run it down and dress all this thing. I hope everybody out there in TV land, I guess, if you will. I hope y'all had a blessed past week. You know what I mean? Good weekend and all that. Slamming Cadillac Dogs. I started to say something else. I had to catch myself. Yeah, man. I hope everybody, you know what I mean, enjoyed themselves over the weekend and all that. Been catching up on some of the hot shit. But again, like I said, this is That Way with your boy Jack Travis. You see it. And we back. We official. We gonna keep this thing rolling, man. We got the Periscope going on live. I guess I should scoot up a little more so the Periscope can catch me. You dig what I'm saying? But that's pretty much where we at, man. We're gonna go and start this thing out. Since I'm local, I am in Atlanta. You dig what I'm saying? And again, I am Jack Travis. It's That Way with Jack Travis. You dig me? What's hot in the news from around Atlanta, man? I'll tell you what's hot in the news from around Atlanta. Especially when it comes to the hip hop scene. This is my boy. I ain't gonna say my boy. I said your boy Ralo, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all familiar with the young man. You know, through his social media fame, through his music. You know, you might have heard he had a couple incidents. I think he said he got caught on a plane with something, and you know, something raided a little compound where he lived and all of that. And it's unfortunate to hear, man. It's really unfortunate to hear, because I mean, just as a black man, you know what I mean. As long as, you know, people ain't doing heinous things, like, you know, I like to see a black guy getting his bread and living life and trying to achieve the dream. So it's kind of a bummer to hear, but then at the same time, man, when you look at it, damn, bro, like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you talking about people that make every bit of $65,000 a year, bro. You know what I mean? And their job, just like, you know, people that run Periscope. You dig what I'm saying? Their job is to get up in the morning, go to Periscope headquarters, type some code, review some video, read over some documents. You understand what I'm saying? The cat that work at the gas station, his job is to wake up, go to the gas station, check out people's items, put gas on the pump, clean the stuff. You understand what I'm saying? It's a job. So, you know, man, when you look at it like that, bro, it's like, man, you already know they got a hard on for, you know, homo anyways, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Because you doing your shit. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, man, with the amount of money, you know what I'm saying, just what they making, and just kind of the whole stigma, the whole aura around just that whole relationship between, you know, police and the young black men. It's like, man, you had to know that they were waiting on any opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Any little opening. You know what I'm saying? To fuck around with, bro, man. And so, you know, it's kind of disheartening when you take into account some of the things that you know, you may have seen posted, and you know, and you're like, man, that may not bode well for you. You know what I mean? If you would have to explain that or what have you. So, you know, it's fucked up to hear, man. But I mean, man wasn't harming anybody, so, you know, it's always kind of that thing on it, like, why they so, you know what I mean, why they so hard on to try to knock niggas off their squat. You dig what I'm saying? But I guess they kind of come with the territory in a lot of games. But yeah, it's crazy just to see, you know, like a lot of things that they using to pretty much vilify him already. You know what I'm saying? You just sort of wish that you know, maybe. But I guess hindsight is 20/20, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight is 20/20. So we can't say woulda, shoulda, coulda with the young man. We can just hope that everything turn out the best for him. But I know that is some hot shit in the news just around here locally. You dig what I'm saying? Moving right along, man. We got another. What who we talking about next, man? What about who saw the any type of sports fan? You saw the Adrian Broner fight over the weekend. I personally didn't see it. I heard about it. I heard he fought to a draw, but I heard a lot of the clips and the comments after the fight. You know what I'm saying? That boy AB, no, he wild. He don't give no fucks about it. You dig what I'm saying? He be damn near inflammatory to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like boxing. You dig what I'm saying? I can say that, but it's just like, man, some of that shit just be like, come on, bro. It be cringe worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crash, my G. You know what I'm saying? Like, You just gotta be on the cool with that shit, man. Cause motherfuckers, in my experience, my nigga, I'd rather motherfucker laugh with me than laugh at me. You dig what I'm saying? So that's just some, some teaser thought. But I don't know about the fight. Somebody hit me up, man. Let me know what the fight was like. Maybe I'll go back and check it out and see if he really won. He said he won. Maybe it was just all set up for a rematch, though. You know how boxing is. Like, that's some of the most corrupt shit to ever be corrupt, goddammit. So, yeah, maybe that's what it was, man. But I just know that was something else that I kind of scanned through. I just kind of looked through the world. Anything that kind of catch my eye, that catch my attention and make this like, okay, some people probably want to hear about that. I picked out. There's a number of things I could talk about, but, I consider some of them particularly mundane. You dig what I'm saying? So, who else we got in the news, man? Locally. Now, I skipped over this local story. We get back to it. Not many people probably know about it unless you local. The white guy lawyer, Tex McGuire. Let me tell you about this motherfucker if y'all ain't heard about this shit, right? So, bro's story is, first of all, he's some kind of big time Atlanta attorney. And I think his wife was also, she was something with some bread. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga story is that they riding through a bad part of Atlanta, which happened to be like downtown Atlanta, midtown if I'm not mistaken. You understand what I'm saying? So because of that, he asked to retrieve his firearm from, I guess, the glove compartment or what have you. And even though they're riding through a bad part of town, he falls asleep. He's so terrified and so unprotected mode, top flight security shit, that he got his strap. You dig what I'm saying? He got his strap. But then he fell asleep. Right? So boom. In the midst of him being asleep and being alert at the same time, or some shit, I don't even know what you might even call that shit, but they hit a bump in the road. Huh? They hit a bump in the road. And if you drive around Atlanta, man, there's bumps every goddamn it well. Cause so shit, it seemed like a whole clip should have been shot off in this motherfucker, and he's supposed to probably reload and then shot some more if hitting a bump make you shoot a bullet. But nevertheless, his story is that they hit the bump. He's got the gun apparently laying on his lap, and when he hit the bump, he squeezed the trigger, shot his wife conveniently in the back, and she died. You happen to hit her from asleep. You happen to hit her just right to kill her. So that was his story. So, I was sitting around watching TV, watching the news and all that earlier, and it popped in. Actually, I was watching Judge Judy or something. I had just popped in the crib from running around. And they popped in with the verdict. And it was crazy how they set Brody up, right? This is how they set the homes up, man. So, Judge Mill around, his little black robe on, goddamn, he on camera and shit, getting an extra check. What's happening? So, you tell them to read the verdict. They read the first verdict. The first count was malice murder, if I'm not mistaken. Malice murder, not guilty. I'm sitting like, oh shit. Then they go to murder and aggravated assault and all that. Guilty. Hit Brody with like 4 of them. You understand what I'm saying? Big time verdict, because I think brother the whole time, being who he was and all that, he probably thought he was going to get off, man. It was just, but when I heard it, when it originally happened, I'm like, really, bro? You were so scared that you got your strap. But you were so scared that you went to sleep. And you conveniently shot your wife one time in a vital spot to kill her. That's too many coincidences in one night, my guy. But yeah, young Brody done, then he's 75 years old, like, you understand what I'm saying? He shit, just goddamn counting on my hands, shit, he probably ain't got too many more. I don't want to put no death on a young man playing nothing like that, you understand what I'm saying? But shit, like, he probably ain't got goddamn it too much, so he was sitting there though, he took that shit like a G though, on the cool, he was was just like that, bro. Like the whole time, the people on the news like, damn. Is that a clay? Is that from the wax museum out in LA or some shit? Is that, bro? That nigga was just. That shit was kind of crazy, son. But yeah, man, Texas MacGyver, man, good luck to you. They haven't sentenced the young brother yet, but I would imagine that that's right around the corner. But yeah, that was something that kind of splashed into the news real quick, man. Who else we got? Now it's just a crazy ass motherfucking transition, right? But I think it's complete beautifulness in the crazy transition. Yeah, I just created that word, nigga. Tekashi 6ix9ine, man, I've been hearing about this young guy for last couple weeks, months, whatever. I don't really know even what to say about him, me myself personally, but he's been getting a lot of coverage and all of that. I hear that he was. What y'all think about him? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this shit I'm saying is, hey, you tell me your opinion. If I agree with it, then we'll rock. If I don't, then I might eat you up a couple times, and then you did. But all this shit is up for conjecture, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Let me know what you got. Tell me some shit we don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Or that I don't know. So we got Tekashi 6ix9ine, him and this Casanova guy. You might, if you keep up with the blog sites or whatever, you know about Casanova. I know he's a New York cat, and that's about pretty much all I know. I don't know if I know any music or whatever, but I heard they got into some altercation. Which that story really ain't even nothing that's super buzzing for me, but I just know that his name is something that's been buzzing. He keep a lot of beef going on with a lot of people supposedly. So it was just something to touch on. But let me tell you something. What's up with my guy? What's up with you got, Old Spice, homie? Terry Crews, Big Muscle, man. I seen the story from bro today. Bro say masculinity is a cult. What is he talking about? It's a cult? So if I feel like being, having masculine shit about my personality, like I'm a cult member, my guy? Come on, man. Like, ever since he been talking about this man grabbing the Johnson and shit, he been wilding out here, bro. You must have liked that shit or something. That shit done kind of sparked something in your whole feng shui, bro. Like, you been on some ill shit since then. Like, somebody tell me what's up with Terry Crews, man. Like, this nigga got all the muscles in the world talking about. Because basically having most of the shit right now, it's sounding masculine, the big bodybuilder shit. So nigga, basically you saying like, you the cult leader or some shit. Like, I'm not even understanding what this man talking about, bro. Like, but it was wild as fuck to read, you know what I'm saying? And apparently he was doing a forum about this shit and having a fucking podcast. I think he made some t-shirts or some shit or some slippers that y'all can get for like $12.99. I don't know. You know what? That's probably too much. I shouldn't even have went in too deep into the research of that shit anyway. So Terry Crews, man, tell us what's really good, B. Like, what's happening with you? You understand? Oh, sad news in the news though, right? Sad news. The Waffle House shooting. Y'all heard about this guy? What is this guy? Travis Ranking, whatever in the hell you call him. 29-year-old young man, got a history of mental illness from what I hear. Say he had an incident where he claimed a couple years ago, he claimed Taylor Swift was harassing him. More recently than that, he had an incident where he tried to scale the fence at the White House. He was taken down, arrested, and his guns were confiscated. Now the twist on that is, at some point, with his father being a responsible adult and what have you, they released the guns to his father. Coincidentally, he ended up giving the guns back to the young man. Young man walked into a Waffle House, said he was butt naked with a damn green jacket on and an AR-15, and killed 4 people. We got a Teron Sanderlin, a Joe Perez, one Aquila Da Silva, and the Ebony Groves. All killed. I think another young lady was shot, but she survived. But yeah, then they went on a manhunt, and it's crazy because when it's a lot I could say about that whole situation, but I was going into saying the manhunt and them looking for him and all of that, but it's like it's just often funny how, you know, when people of a different origin, a different background, you know, commit heinous crimes, man, and it's just like a manhunt and kind of a media storm and camera opportunities and all that for the suspect. You dig what I'm saying? Like, when it's somebody that look like me, boy, you did because you got a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? But that's a story that we're going to pursue all the time because it continues to keep happening. So I won't move the show in the complete direction of talking about that. That's just a little bit food for thought, though. Get up out of that man hole real quick. Who else I seen crazy? Let's go back to some goddamn music, man. Let's go back to some music and these persons. Because these music niggas is wild, son. Like, these niggas is mad wild, be like, what the fuck? They a lot of these niggas be, I don't know, man. I don't know. But your boy Russ. Everybody know Russ? Who know Russ? I know Russ. I know one. I know the what they want joint. You dig what I'm saying? But that's, I don't, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm slipping. Maybe I'm ill-informed. But I can't seem to get to his music for his interviews. Call me crazy, but it's like, god damn, bro. I ain't even all up in the industry and no shit like that, but it's like, boy, the nigga, he just a little obnoxious with like that. Damn, my nigga, like, I get it, bro. You produce your own shit, you do your own shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, we get it. But it's like, damn, every time, maybe they be editing bro interviews. I don't know. But it's like, damn, every time I hear Brody talking, it's just like every time he get on the camera, he talking down at somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, motherfuckers don't appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what his deal is, but I know he said here lately that the reason that the music game is fucked up right now is because of the producers. And just on face value, when I heard it, just like, man, you know, producers be having some dope shit, bro. Like, you shouldn't even make a conversation based off of Atlanta producers, man. Bro, we got 49 states and other countries where producers come from. You understand what I'm saying? So to even, like, put an address on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's why some of the niggas that came at him got at him, because he's like, nigga, you really only talking about the local circle, you know what I mean? The motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, that you came up with it, that you was competing with, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The water you was swimming in, or however you want to spend that shit. So, because it's like you couldn't say the game fucked up based off producers, man, because nigga, every piece of music you fucking hear come from a producer. And shit, in the scheme of music, shit, what percentage of that shit is rap, trap music, you know what I'm saying? So, just on face value, when I heard it, it's just like, man, here we go again with this guy. You know what I'm saying? But he just on, my nigga. You know, I can't blame a nigga for when the nigga start eating better. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nigga when you start eating better, you start feeling better. You know what I'm saying? You got more confidence in your step. You know what I'm saying? You working out and got your body and your mind operating right. So I be seeing how niggas be getting outside of they self and just thinking that they kind of anointed with that shit and they the one to motherfucking, cause that's how I feel, like I'm the one to motherfucking tell these niggas about their motherfucking self. So to each his own, my nigga, I ain't hating you, can do what you do, but you just made the news. You made that way with Jack Travis, and it is what it is. You understand me? So, I guess this'll be a cool, no pun intended, but at my transition into Nicki Minaj, man, like somebody checked about the body today. Sound like baby goddamn got a little, you know what I mean, a little temperature rise on the collar, a little shot after with a booty fake or something like that, right type shit. You understand what I'm saying? Don't even matter though, Nicki, though, we'll still fuck, baby girl, rub all over that booty. Don't even trip, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't tripping on that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? The bitches gonna make helly jokes, and which they can. We just call a spade, you understand what I'm saying? But we ain't tripping, you understand what I'm saying? But I don't know, she almost like, you know, she kind of almost like took like a, we ain't gonna give her a 90-degree L. She took like a 45, you dig? She took like a 45-degree angle on that. You know what I'm saying? But she was just bouncing off this Cardi B shit, man, you know what I'm saying? And sounded like she took an L on the Cardi shit, you know what I'm saying? So she got a 90 and a 45 put together, like in the last recent goddamn, you understand what I'm saying? So Yeah, I mean, you made that way with Jack Travis, baby. Salute to you. You understand what I'm saying? Kanye, since we on some music and all that shit, I heard the boy Kanye coming with some new music. He producing Nas' new album, I think coming in June. Don't let me misquote it, don't sue me and all that old type ass shit. So he dropping some joints by himself, I think, and then I think that he got a Kid Cudi collab deal coming on. So cause I meet myself and just be dead ass, and I just keep this shit a buck. This is that way with Jack Travis. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this shit 100,000. Like, I was like, God damn, yeah, like nigga, they be out talking about the Kardashian curse. I'm like, man, where Ye at, man? Ye prolific and this shit. Like, what the fuck Ye with the music? I know, like, Ye ain't gonna motherfucking let us down like this. Like, what Ye with the music be? And boom, then Ye like, nigga, I been sitting on nigga. Don't even doubt me like that. So, like, boom, we ready for this shit, Kanye. You dig what I'm saying? Woo! What we transitioning to? That's kind of all the no, it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. I asked myself this question earlier, right? Like, who was Candace Owens? Because I seen Candace Owens. And I went to look at her Twitter page and see what she was talking about. Because I see that Kanye was, I guess, receiving some flack for supporting her stances and all that. And, I can't say that I disagree with the young lady. You understand what I'm saying? But you might want to look into Candace Owens. If you don't know about it, go and check out. Maybe she got something for you. If it ain't for you, let it go on one end, not the other. That's what I was told before. You know what I'm saying? Take what applies to you. Move the fuck on. But I did see Tom Arnold respond. And you know what? And when I saw that shit, like, I kind of see this motherfucker face in a lot of funny times and shit. You understand what I'm saying? When there be some kind of goddamn pressure button, you know what I mean, little social motherfucking uneasy shit out here. It seems like Tom Arnold always pop his ass in something with a fucking comment. Telling the lady to suck some MAGA dick or some shit like, yo, MAGA in this statement. Like, sissy foot ass, fuck boy, man. Like, shit like that just be like, you know what I mean? And when you don't label motherfuckers about shit, bro. But when you see certain shit, it like, your brain stores shit in pictures. You understand what I'm saying? And be like, damn, I think motherfucking face kind of synonymous with just a hot take about some. You understand me? I'm gonna get off your tongue, Mom. Unless, you hear about it, you want to talk some shit. And back, you understand me? Where we at with this thing, man? I heard some crazy shit on TV today about the bus crash in Toronto. I don't know what type of individual was driving. But he just runs up on the sidewalk and mow down 9 people, kill 9 people. Like, well, when motherfuckers start doing this shit, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, damn. Like, which I know they started here a couple years back, but it's like, damn. Like, motherfuckers be coming up with new ways to murder motherfuckers. Like, that shit is crazy, ain't it? Like, goddamn, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. Like motherfuckers sitting around like, shit. Yeah, we can blow up the building, goddamn. We can poison some motherfucker, goddamn. We can goddamn set up some carbon bombs. You know what I'm saying? We're like, oh, let's just get the van instead of putting explosives in it. Let's just get the van and just run into a crowd of people. Like, wow, that shit there is. Like, can you even imagine that shit? Like, come on, my nigga. Like, but yeah, in Toronto, 9 people dead, man. I ain't heard Drake or nothing about it yet, but I'm assuming Drake probably gonna do some type of PR campaign and hold it down for a city or whatever, because that shit that was crazy. On nobody deserve, had to go through no shit like that. I'm gonna tell you about some other weird ass news I was reading about. Just came across it, man. It was about a young lady by the name of Desiree Robinson. Involved with this young man, Joseph Hashley. The young lady was murdered by a 32-year-old Hispanic man by the name of Antonio Rosales. And the story goes that the young lady ran away from my grandparents' house in November 2016. Last month of her life, she ran into I forget the other guy. I didn't write his name down, but he apparently delivered her to a one Mr. Joseph Halsley, and apparently he's a pimp, Chicago. And put on Backpage, which is now defunct from what I understand. But again, put on Backpage, and everybody know how that goes, and stay running all around. And so on the morning of Christmas Eve, 2016, she goes to meet this Antonio Rosales for a party supposedly, and they meet up. They have sex. She's 16, by the way. They meet up. They have sex that morning, and later that morning, they meet again. And apparently he had duped her into doing the deed, and once she's done, she asks for her money. He doesn't have the money. Trying to negotiate a free 15 minutes. An argument ensues. He punches her in the face, strangles her while she's trying to call for help, slits her throat, and leaves while Mr. Halsey and his girlfriend, I didn't write her name down, are outside in the car asleep. Again, just something I ran across because they were talking about, I think they gave him life, Mr. Halsley. But yeah, it was just some weird, it was just, you know what I mean? Like, wow, bro, like, just like that, just crazy news, man. But that pretty much gives me everything I want to get out of pop culture right now. Everything I want to cover right now, man. We're just kind of transitioning into some or no, actually, this is how we'll do this. Who saw the video about the police in Alabama that arrested the young lady because she asked what was corporate's number, and instead of giving her corporate's number, they tried to demand that she leave. She didn't leave, and when the video picks up from where I saw, now again, there may be some video before that where she slapped the police that we didn't see, but we ain't heard about that. When the video starts, she's sitting down and they just wrestling with her, and at one point they snatch her down to the floor, and her friends are like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" They videotaping and let him tell her, "I'm about to break your arm. That's what I'm about to do," and all this. But it just seemed really unnecessary. The three cops seemed to really hick Bob with it. You dig what I'm saying? Some real fuck sticks. You understand what I'm saying? And that shit just kind of piss you off when you see shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? Because if some roles were reversed, if it was some different demographics going on, you just know shit wasn't. So don't come at me with that. Don't play that race card shit, bitch. If you any motherfucker out here that think that shit don't exist, then you really stupid to it. I think motherfuckers that would do better knowing certain shit and going to court instead of motherfuckers trying to smooth and man, don't even get me started on that. But speaking of Alabama police, man, we're gonna go into this. When you say the word Alabama, for me, like my whole shit just kind of raised up, because that's the state where I'm from. But more important, that's the state where them Alabama Crimson Tides play it. You understand me? And let me straighten up my hat when we get talking about this. You understand what I'm saying? So, we the best football team like to ever play football ever. We'll probably beat the Browns or somebody. We'll step, but we don't need to go to the NFL. We're just gonna keep dominating college. But spring games went over the weekend. We had ours at 2 o'clock Saturday. University of Georgia had theirs at 4 o'clock Saturday. And if anybody that keep up with with SEC football, Alabama football in particular, we got a bit of I won't even say a quarterback controversy. I'm going to just keep it all the way 100, you know what I'm saying? Because I hope you watching this segment right here, bro. You dig what I'm saying? This one for you. I'm going to just keep it all the way $1. You understand what I'm saying? So, look. It's football, man. Ain't no motherfucker. Ain't no favors, ain't no crying in football, man. Like, we got a young man by the name of Tua Tagovailoa. Outstanding quarterback prospect. If you watch the national championship game, then you're familiar with, you know what I'm saying? He's just a better quarterback, man. That's what we just got to stop and say. That's the disclaimer we got to put on. He's a better quarterback. Now, so what you like happen is you like to be able to keep. I don't even know if we want to keep both on because they talking about doing a split. 2 quarterbacks setting. I don't like that. Keep one quarterback and flow it on. So, the young man, I heard some rumblings about him want to transfer and all that. And I honestly told